Alright guys, so we should be live streaming on both Twitter and YouTube right here, right now. We have a very special treat for you guys today. We're going to be talking about some of the AI agent projects and AI projects that should really be booming, right? As we set this up on the fly. We hope you guys are tuning in here on YouTube, as we did have some technical difficulties, but it looks like we're rolling it right now. So we're going to be talking about these projects, guys. They're making money, they're banking coin, and we've been on fire right here. So keep it locked, keep it loaded on this live stream edition of Francis Dhun Uncensored. Francis Dhun Uncensored. That is correct, ladies and gentlemen. You are at the right place at the right time, because we drop an alpha all day long. All we do is research morning, afternoon, midnight. Just check the timeline on my Twitter. And today we got some mega research for you guys. But before we dive into all of that juicy stuff, make sure you do like and subscribe if you're finally here on YouTube. Had to like fire up the software again to get it going. Or possibly if you're just checking us out on Twitter, you know, make sure you do follow and retweet this stream, because let me tell you, we're coming hard, we're coming with the goods, and we're gonna put you guys ahead of the pack. That's what the name of the channel is. Now, enough of that throat clearing. Let's get right to the matter at hand, ladies and gentlemen. I think if you've been following us back in, say, December 21st, we've delivered the goods consistently. And, you know, we've been getting into these micro-cap tokens that they performed really well at the time, and they sustained some gains and went up. But let me tell you, what you were doing 2 weeks ago is definitely what you should be doing right now in 2025, especially in the second half here of January. The market's changing, and you need to know where it's going so you can position yourself. That's what it always comes down to. Once again, we appreciate everybody here for joining us on this live stream, as we did have some technical difficulties not too long ago, but that has been resolved. So, guys, this one is going to be really good. A lot of research here. But before we could even get to all of that research, let's go to what took place over the course of the last 3 days, what we brought to your attention. All right? So, we told you guys this about, 3-4 days ago, that we couldn't really nail this call any better. And we're talking about macro AI, so it's really macro, but MAICRO is the ticker. And we said, hey, look, at the time, there's no activity, but the moment this guy, you know, does something with his website, we expect some price action. That was the clip in this video that I shared on Twitter, I think yesterday. And sure enough, he comes out saying, oh, website, we have 2 domains. Could you vote? And you have then now experienced a pop in price that went from 3 million to 9.6, right? That's like just over 3x. So once again, as I say on this channel, what do? We try to position ourselves before the announcement comes out. Why? Because like the saying goes, if you heard the news when the announcement came out, chances are your ass is too late, right? So that's why we say we do have tomorrow's newspapers today. As I do take a look at the live chat, we got some people here. Thank you for joining. I see Poof Cop, I see Alexander, Bernard, and the usual suspects. We do appreciate everybody for supporting the channel. And let me just go over to Twitter as well and see what's happening there in the chat. All right, that chat's opening up right now, and I'll say what's up. Any questions, do let us know. We will get to it momentarily. Okay, guys? The alpha must continue. So, where are we right now? Okay, well, let's go with this video over here. So, this was my latest video. And we told you guys, hey, the title is, you know, AI agent coins to buy now before it's too late. And you know YouTubers do it, all right? They got to put some kind of title that's going to trigger you to click it. But we don't do that because it sounds cute. We do that because that's exactly what we mean, ladies and gentlemen. And one of those picks at the time, you know, we saw, where is it? Our good old friend Vader, I just call him that, You know, he's like a buddy old pal of mine's, was sitting at 47 million market cap. Imagine that. Imagine getting Vader at $47 million market cap. Well, you don't need to imagine, because your ass had that fucking opportunity, but you're too pussy to fucking not get it. And look at this. Vader went to 114 million market cap today. And that was one of our picks telling you guys, I can't believe my eyes. You know, just like I had some technical difficulties with my YouTube software, going live streaming over here, I thought it was something wrong with my computer, but it wasn't. Multiple sources did confirm that it was at 47 million. And if you get into that, bro, let me just tell you, you put 5K, well, you just got another 5K on top of that and some change. Got about 12K to show for it. So it went well over 100% in a matter of 2 days, bro. That's why I tell y'all that title is AI Agent Coins to buy now before it's too late. And if you're trying to buy it now, guess what? Just like the title indicates, you're too late. All right? What else we got here for y'all? You know, it's exciting times if you're a subscriber. It's exciting times if you're dabbling in the virtuals ecosystem, okay? And you got, good, you should be definitely happy about that and proud, because you're early. So this was another one that we told you guys in this same video before it's too late. It was sitting at 328 million market cap. Of course, we're talking about AIXBT. And you'll be like, well, bro, I don't invest into nothing that's over 15 million market cap. Well, what I'm trying to tell you here is what we're looking at these ones are for the major rebound, right? When the dip comes, right, as I said, you got to be greedy like a fat kid who loves cake. And you got to eat that shit up, right? It's kind of like the Great Depression. A lot of people, right, the Great Depression of, what was it, the 30s or the 40s or whatever it was. And the saying goes, there were more millionaires that was created during the Great Depression than in any other time in history. Right? Well, when the markets go red and everyone's all crying and depressed and shit, talking about their bags are fucking getting obliterated, smart money cats, well, we be eating that up. And we're taking advantage on the rebound, right? Just like we see here. So, we got them there, and, it's up right now, literally 678 million. That's just under 100% if my math in my head is correct. Something like that, right? On or about 100%, give or take, or close enough. I think it is 100%. So, yeah. Right, guys? So, once again, you'll be flipping your money if you got into that and if you're following the Smart Money channel. So, once again, if you like that, this type of alpha, if you like making money, you're in the right place at the right time. Yeah, and we got another obvious one. The obvious but not so obvious one, which is, virtuals in itself, right? And virtuals at the time of the recording of that video was $2.40. And right now, oh my God, look at that sexy bad boy. That sexy bad boy be touching $4 soon, man. $3.80. Giving you some ad gains, right? So once again, I get it. We're on this channel. Like, don't get me wrong, my portfolio is very diverse. I have blue chip agents, I got middle agents, right? I got low cap, and I got some micro cap where I'm looking to get some nice quick multipliers. But when it comes to on the rebound, man, there's nothing better than getting into the larger cap, agents. So let me know what you think about that in the live chat. It's just really back-to-back winners here in our last couple of videos, and yeah, there is one max that we liked as well, and max now is around, so we called it around, I think it was 94 mil, and it's around like maybe 87, 90 mil, something like that right now. However, max was a fundamental play when we're waiting for an announcement to come out, kind of like how micro, I don't know why I can't get that right, MAICRO, everybody's trying to be cute with this AI shit in there, you know what I mean? Like, they want to add the AI like in the DeFi, the DEFAI, not decentralized finance. It's a tongue twister. But kind of like micro, where we're waiting for him to come out with that website announcement. And sure enough, we saw 3x to that call. And I see Max kind of doing the same thing when they announce the agents that, the next agent that should be announced, I believe, or I think that's when you could invest into it or try to get it on Sunday in the bonding curve, right? So we expect similar things here with Max. And I believe in about 2-3 days, we're going to see it go up in value as well. Well over 100 million, maybe 112 million market cap. So you can take advantage of the rebound. That's what we're talking about over here. Okay. So what we really want to talk about over here now, guys, is the virtual protocol ecosystem and what you need to be looking out for. Okay. The game has completely changed. Okay. Completely changed on where the quality of the projects are. and why they're becoming quality projects. And that's because in large part, virtuals right now, the only downside to virtuals, and there is a downside, is the freaking bots. The bots are redonkulous, and they are killing the growth of these tokens. That's why when a lot of people will kind of compare it to Solana, they're like, oh, well, virtuals is cool and all, but it appears after bonding, these tokens can't surpass the 20 million market cap and stay there. Or the 25 million market cap, 30 million market cap. There are some exclusions to that, but on average, man, it's not even a comparison. Like, it's just really bad. So on average, I would say a token that gets bonded on virtuals, it probably goes, if it's successful, it will go past 2.5 million. A good one, past 4 million. A really mega bullish one that's incredible goes past 10 million and 20 million, but then we see them come back down, right? Now, why is that the case here? It goes back to the snipers in the bonding curve, and they got a huge issue with that. So what we're noticing now is the ones that are sustaining and having relatively high valuations are, and this is the alpha, guys, pay attention to this, are the tokens or the projects that are either sniping 50% of their own supply, 40% of their own supply, and then having 60% to 50% in the bonding curve for a fair launch aspect, or even the ones that just snipe the entire supply. And I get it. You guys would be like, oh, bro, well, that's not fair. Well, I mean, like, you know what I tell you? It's like, it actually sustains a better market cap. And you might be like, oh, not only it's not fair, but, oh my God, the developer has so much. I'm going to show you somebody here who says it best that I came across on my research, which is this dude. Don't know him, just came across him on Twitter. But this guy read my mind. Dev launching on Virtuals.io. Would you start a company and let a bunch of random people have more shares than you for pennies? Then why in the F are you only buying 1 to 2% of the supply? Are you not serious about this project? Because that's exactly what this implies. You want to be the biggest whale of your own project. It's astounding to me how often I see this. This isn't memecoins. Exactly. This is a startup. This isn't, oh my God, Dev owns 10%. He's going to rug. We ain't buying undocked shitters these days. See what I'm saying? The game's changing, and he is bang on. If I launched a project, I would literally snipe 50% of my own supply. This removes a significant chunk from circulation, leading to better price action. Exactly. You can now make OTC deals with DAOs. You can now incentivize yourself with a nice locked allocation. You can now decentralize marketing, etc., etc. So he doesn't talk about the snipers here, which is also a huge part of it. But the token economic side of things is amazing. And one could say, well, hey, you know what? Anybody could say what they want to say on YouTube, on Twitter posts, like I just showed you. But I'm going to get to some real data and some real world examples on how these tokens are outperforming every single token right now on virtuals. And that's what's going to happen moving forward. Okay? So just sit tight. We're going to get to that shortly. So this guy in the comment section, I don't know him, just came across him, Ether Maggie, or Meg, or whatever. Agree. We have been advising teams to hold 30 to 40%. Devs holding 10 to 15 is industry standard. And then the remaining should be treasury for future fundraising, bootstrapping. Just lock them in Saber, vested over time. So now, these tokens that are not going to go into the bonding curve don't essentially, like, well, what are snipers, right? Well, snipers are whales. They are whales who are cold-blooded murderers who are just going to dump on us. That's why when you go to GMGN, and by the way, in the description box, we have that for you. Our users have been loving it and they've been converting more net positive trades than ever before. It's a sniper tool that has snipers, detection as well. So, yeah, what they are is essentially, they're worse than VCs. They just dump massive amounts of tokens when they're at profits, which now means the market cap going through the bonding curve when they cross over, they get fucking shitted on by these snipers, man. So when you don't have, say, 50% or even 100% in the damn bonding curve, guess what? You don't have any snipers for the most part. Now, they can still get it when it goes, live to the sentient agent page, but you have now filtered out so much snipers, aka dumpers, where the token's valuation or the project, the market cap overall, could grow to the 20 millions to 30 millions and sustain because of the lack thereof any snipers, right? So let's carry on to a real world example that took place yesterday. And that's right here, DTRXBT. I've got over 6 airdrops. Oh, by the way, I forgot about that. I gotta get to that. I've got over 6 airdrops now, including DTRXBT for being a Virtuals ecosystem participant. Over $600 in passive income, counting, right? That's what I want to show you guys. You may or may not know this, but if you've been trading on Virtuals and you have Virtuals in your wallet, you are probably have tokens that you don't know of that's worth money. And the airdrop's not bad. Like 10,000 DTRXBT, as we just explained to you, since now they eliminate the snipers and they goes live maybe straight to, they snipe their entire supply, which is about 44,000 worth of Virtuals. Now the valuation is higher. Now they give you an airdrop. Now, if the valuation is higher, your free bag of airdrops are higher as well, right? So let me just pull up some figures here that I have for my airdrops that I just have in a simple note here, okay? I highly recommend you guys go and check yours out as well as we go like this. So in one of my wallets, and I got many, of course, like I'm sure you do too, or maybe not, but I do, full disclosure. Monk, 11,009 tokens, that's worth right now roughly 24 Virtuals. BYTE, 17,800, that's worth roughly right now 89 Virtuals. DTRXBT, 10,000 tokens, it's worth right now 68 Virtuals. Yo-Yo, 5,470, that's worth about 9 Virtuals. This one is the Ronin, Jihos, 6,585 tokens was airdrop, that's about 21 Virtuals, and that was much more when obviously the valuation was higher. High, 25,928, that's 28 Virtuals, 53 Virtuals, 35, 27.5, 10.4, 2.2, for a total of 367 Virtuals, or $1,321 for free. For free. So the advantage you guys are getting now is, like, I get it, right? We want to get into these fucking low cap tokens to get more flips faster and quicker and just, tomorrow and not next week. But what happens when we see a big market tumble? Everybody's shitting their pants. Everybody's fucking pissed. Everyone's fucking depressed. It doesn't recover. Well, now you have these ones here who has a sustainable or a higher valuation. Yeah, sure, they'll get affected by the overall market dip like every token would, but they recover much faster, as I demonstrated for you guys literally in our last video with AIXBT and VADOR, and also Virtuals, right? And Max, I believe, will do its thing as well. So it's like you have to know your portfolio here, right? So that's the key over here, guys. So do check your wallet. You probably got some juicy airdrops that you don't know of. Okay. So right here, another person. It's not just me and that other guy. Big thanks to, I believe that's the developer behind DTRXBT. I received some as a VADOR staker as well. So VADOR stakers will be getting that. And I am a VADOR staker too. And this is an AI infrastructure project. I'm actually really bullish on them. And that's why we're covering them right now. Okay. So over here, ICOBeast does tell us that 30,000 units of 10K DTRXBT tokens were given out across a wide spectrum, right? So everybody's talking about this right now. They also had a space where they had over 21,000 people here, man. So now everybody wins from this, right? You're getting this community adoption. You're getting, people talking about you right now, like myself. Why? Because you're standing out with a higher valuation. It's just a very strong and healthy token economics behind this when you don't have snipers involved. And over here is the website, Decentralized Tech Researchers. And I'm a researching geek. I love any sort of infrastructure, protocol, or tool that could give me a competitive edge when it comes to all of these things. So I really do like the project. And look at this. Guys, 26 fucking million. 26.87 million, bro. You don't see this with regular Virtuals projects because snipers are ruining the growth of the damn token. Okay? So we went over the theoretical side of it as I explained to you. Okay? It just makes sense, right? If you think about it. And now the graph don't lie. Okay? So we're bullish on them. And, as I told you guys with MAICRO, by the way, or macro, I'm just going to call it macro because when I say MAICRO, I sound like a retard. But MAICRO, we told you guys at 3 million, right? It seems like, for some people, they may say that's high. But I remember, because you want to get a 2 million, a 1 million or a 250,000 market cap is what people are into, right? But like I told you guys, I've seen a lot of projects like Hack, like Polytrader, that was at once 6 million market cap, and they too went to 20 million. And the same was true for Gecko, right? Which was around like 8 million, and now it's in the 23 million market cap range. You're going to see the likes of MAICRO do the same thing, and it's on its way right now. From 3 million, sitting around 8 million, 10 million a hit, and it's going to find its way in 20 million range. So it may be a little bit slower, but it's nothing safe. But I'm led to believe it's great to diversify and have some of those bags as well. Okay? And now when we look at the likes of DTRXBT, would it retrace? Probably yes. Probably come back down to like, I don't know, maybe 17, 15, you know. It hit an all-time high of 34, mil to come back down here. Maybe that was the retrace right there, which was almost a 50% retrace, and now it's back on the rebound. Right? So again, you have to have a little bit of knowledge when it comes to charts and how to read it too to see when's the best entry point, because there are airdrops involved and people would sell that. But when do you want to get in? Because these things, have real backing with tech, infrastructure, sound token economics, and some of them, they would have investors. So you might want to try to find out when tokens are unlocked as well, right? Some of them do, some of them don't. So that's the pros and the cons of it. But these are high quality projects, guys, okay? Let me see what you guys are saying in the live chat. Cool. Thank you guys so much for joining us here in the live chat. All right. What's going on over here, man? This freaking thing. Okay. Okay, good. I was just tripping hard there. YouTube is fucking buggy right now for me, man. But we're good. We are streaming okay there. We got some questions I see. I will come to you guys in the end. I do promise. And we got people on Twitter. Over 1,000 people here on Twitter. Awesome stuff, guys. I'm very jacked up for today. Exciting times, man. You are on the right side of history, so to speak, if you're still holding your virtuals bags. I know it looked really daunting, and you didn't know what to expect because virtual's going to go down to, 50 cents, right? I mean, I ain't going to lie, bro. I was thinking about it too, but, we know better than that over here. Okay, let's talk about another really cool project that has real utility and that are actually partnered, I believe, with the Virtuals protocol, team here. So we're talking about BYTE, buy fast food with crypto. Now, it's almost like I would say a Uber, so to speak. But anyways, here they go with their token economics, right? The purpose of this presentation is to present to you guys where the smart money's going. And again, I don't want to sound like a broken record. Sure, looking at something that's like at already 10 million, 15 million, like, screw that. But you're probably going to hate yourself when you see it at like, say, 60 million, and with no snipers involved, it really could have the legs to catapult itself that far. Okay. So let's look at another case example here. So 35% of the supply for treasury, 37.5 for airdrop. That's cool. 15% for team. 12.5% for liquidity pools, okay? So that's their token economics, and I believe some people, I don't know why, I still got a nice bag of it. Where is it? BYTE. Yeah, BYTE actually is my largest airdrop right here, okay? Of 89 units of virtual for BYTE, okay? So some people, I believe, were claiming that they got it. It was worth $5,000 for their BYTE airdrop. And again, that's one of my many, many wallets. So maybe one of those other wallets, I'm going to benefit from that. I don't know. Here's why you should be bullish on BYTE. Feeding the world on chain on base. This is directly from the Virtuals protocol Twitter account. Okay, guys. All right. 1 BYTE AI equals, virtual, blah, blah, blah. They're just showing them here, and this was just, I think, what's the date today? I don't even know what the date is. Is today the 15th or the 14th? Yeah, today's the 15th, so that was just yesterday. And where do we see BYTE? BYTE's at a 16 million market cap, did hit an all-time high. I mean, we won't count this. This is when it just got bonded at 24 million. But technically it is, right? It did hit a 24.5 million market cap and has then come down to 11. So that's like, yeah, a nice little dip there, bro. Really going down 50%. Back up, boom, 20 million. Kind of took more profits going up. And here they are at a 16 million market cap. Healthy market cap with no whales, right? Because I don't think they said they went to the fair launch, did they? Yeah, so they didn't do a fair launch. So when you have these, these type of tokens now that launch at a relatively high market cap, your airdrop bag is also relatively high. Okay, so once again, that's another one that we're seeing with sound token economics, and you need to look out for these ones. Okay, so we have to break it down for you guys. I know this is a lot of alpha, but this is why I got to do my research, man. If you look at my timeline on Twitter, I did tweet out at midnight. Any other mofos are researching at midnight, something like that. So it's a wealth of information here, but this is what you need to know, right? And like you may be wondering, okay, this is cool, but how can I benefit from this? So again, maybe you benefit from the airdrop. Okay, that's not what we're looking for over here though. Airdrops are nice, incentive, free money. Maybe you turn that airdrop into more money, cool. But you really want to look out for the ones that is going to be fast when they actually have 50% in the fair launch for you to get, and 50% outside of that. Those still perform well also, okay? And then another side to that is you look for the ones that are maybe sniping the 44,000 units of virtual, which is the entire stack, 100% of the supply in the bonding curve. Then they go live to market. This is where it gets tricky. You got to use the tool. So go to the description box, click that link and register, and you could snipe them the moment they go live with filters too. You put on the filters for 24 hours, your new tokens on Virtual's ecosystem, but you still have to do your research, because what you could see is scammers now, they're getting very smart, and they have liquidity now, and what they're doing is, I've seen it in the bonding curve, they would like make it look like if they're a legit project by pretty much buying up the supply, have it at a market cap of like 950,000, and then you're like, oh my god, what is this? This is like a hot mint. I want not mint, sorry, that's from the Bitcoin Eco. This is a hot project. They just went live. I want to get in. You get in, and then they rug. Now what I could, I foresee happening is they now will then just snap the entire thing, because they know these projects are doing that, these high quality projects, and they go live to virtuals, right? And then when you come to buy it up and the valuation goes up, they could fucking dump too. So it's something where you have to be quick. You have to have, without a shadow of a doubt, be unmistakably clear with your research that, the team has verified this is their liquidity pool too. Because it could get messed up, whether that's on Twitter or on their website or virtuals announcing that. So just be careful out there, just because, and this is what these scammers are setting themselves up for, knowing that how bullish projects are doing this. They're going to try to, mimic that to take advantage of your feelings, all right, of you FOMOing in. So be very careful at the same time, guys, okay? Moving on. So this is another perfect example, okay? We're talking about Sympp. Sympp AI, okay, did very, very similar things, and they are in the DeFi section, DEFAI section, and that's 7% market, 7% of the mindshare, and it's about to overtake memes, okay, of 7.44%. So it's on the rise. And here's another example of these type of token economics, right? So in this case, you had a chance to get this one in the bonding curve. 50% was there. So that's 500 million tokens was available to anybody to get it, right? At relatively now, so I'm sorry to kind of interrupt the token economics, but this is very important for you to understand. So if 50% was in the bonding curve, as we know on average, the market cap, when you migrate from the bonding curve area to the sentient agent section on virtuals, it's about 1 million to 1.3 million, depending on the price of virtuals, which means if the team gets 50% of the supply, you are now at a 500K give or take market cap. So you had an opportunity in this case to get in around 500K, 600K, 700K, 800K market cap before it got migrated over to Uniswap or on Virtual's sentient agent section. Now 15% for ecosystem incentives, cool. 12.5% for DEX liquidity, 10% for foundation and development, 2% for agent collaboration with other agents, etc., etc. So 50% was in the sale is the point, and the other 50% was for these different initiatives. Now, dude, this one is fucking crazy. Like, this is probably one of my favorites, and full disclosure, I don't own any of this right now. I really don't own any. So if you guys want to go get it, go ahead, I don't care. But I really do like this guy a lot. Now, when you come over to what makes a Sypmpson AI special, I could read all of this for y'all. I don't want to bore you, but real-time communication with other AI agents. Since Symphony was designed for generalization executions, this enables the ability for communication between Sypmpson and other AI agents for collaboration, sharing resources, and perform more complex tasks. So it's almost like he could like communicate and he could collaborate with like AIXBT, Luna, and other agents, and I think even outside of the virtuals ecosystem because they are agnostic, the company behind them. So now you have a potential of a staff of AI agents, bro, doing crazy shit on chain that you and your team might want to do, like research, like sending payments, like maybe even fucking coding. It's getting really woo-woo right now, okay? Again, what we were doing before is not necessarily what we should be doing right now. And nobody, like Buddy said, and like I was telling my guys this, nobody's really throwing money at some random motherfucker anymore, right? It's coming down to this type of shit. So, chain agnostic abilities. Sypmpson is not limited to only a few ecosystems, but has access to all chains, protocols, and liquidity with the fastest execution times in crypto. Additionally, instead of having to launch several liquidity pools for your token and fragment liquidity and users, Sypmpson's LPs can have one unified liquidity pool that users... Bro, this is wild. This is true DeFi, like as in DEFAI, the DeFi with the AI, right? Like, this is just amazing stuff. It really is. Like, it's scary. But position is scary good is what it is. Position, sharding, capabilities, and it goes on. Look, unified smart contract, bro. What the fuck, bro? Like, I gotta buy this shit now. Anyways, it's gonna pump as it's pumping right now. And before my video is around like 12 million. So, anyways, I'll wait for a rebound if there's one. A retrace if there's one. And here we go again. With those kind of economics, we're seeing him go to 14.9 million market cap. Now, in this case, if we go back to the token economics, if you forgot, because I've been popping off here and moving fast, there was 50% in the public sale. And as I alluded to you, how that works out is 50% in the public sale. The team took 50%, which means now the market cap in the public sale or in the bonding curve is at 500,000. But that doesn't mean you're going to get in first, right? Maybe you got in at 700K market cap. Now, 700K market cap, if I could get my damn calculator to get the actual figures. Okay, so 15 million. Okay, that's where it's at right now, give or take. Divided by, let's just say you didn't get there too early, but you got in around here. Bruh, you're at a, shit, sorry. You're at a freaking, I just did the math, right? So we're calculating the X as if you got into the bonding curve, right, at a 700,000 market cap. Right now, this is at give or take 15 million right now. So 15 million, okay, divided by 700K right there, okay, equals 21.4x. It's your opportunity with these types of projects that has, where is it? These types of token economics. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what we're looking at right now. And again, it's going to be very hard to do all of this type of research on the fly. You know, when you see one, you're like, what the fuck? How did that? Like, I saw it. I actually, was it BYTE? I was hunting for new projects, and I just saw this BYTE thing in like already with the full circle. Is the app that I use, and it's fucking like, it's live. I'm like, how? I didn't even bother to look into it until after. So, you know, and then sometimes you might see them like 50%, and you're like, okay, cool, what's this? Right? And that could have been an opportunity like Symp, which literally takes 50%. But again, scammers are freaking doing this shit too. So it's very hard to like crunch all of those things, be there at the right place at the right time, and then research on the fly before it, you know, migrates over. Now that's the first half of the hustle. The second half is, well, maybe you are at, you know, the tool that we share with you guys. You know, you can find that in the form of a pinned message in the comment section at the end of the stream or in the description box, and you're sniping it, you know, when it gets migrated, right? Because maybe by then you've done your research and you have verified that it is a valid, you know, and reputable company or sort of, you know, project here. And then you could get it after at, you know, it migrates over at a 1.3 million-ish market cap. Then that's still nice gains right now. You're still sitting at like based off where it's at right now, that's like a 14xer. Okay, so you still got some chances to get yours, right? And did I show the company behind them? Yeah, so this is the company behind them. It's a real company. So the first agnostic execution network. Welcome to the next era of DeFi. Alpha is live. Symphony.io, and here they are showing this dude. He's one ugly looking motherfucker though. He kind of ugly, but it's all good. He's printing, so it don't matter. It's like the gold diggers out there. They want to shit how you look, bro. You got money. I'm just saying. It's not that you're not good looking. You're just broke. That's why you're not getting the hottie. Well, who gives a shit if he's ugly? He's printing, so he is the hottie. I'm just playing. It is called Francis Dhun Uncensored, right, guys? You can take a joke, right? Okay, so that's what we got for you guys. So this is a brand new example, like literally just happened today, like literally. And I love this guy. I love this guy, and I like literally before the stream, I bought it at around like 9.1 million market cap. So let's see what happens here. So who is he? Agent Starter is excited to unveil Monk Agent, ticker Monk, an enlightened oracle at the frontier of crypto insights on virtuals through research and on-chain trading, bringing together virtuals multi-agentic intelligence, blah, 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 developed by this particular team, okay? So Agent Starter, and here's the link to trade it. Agent Starter, I believe, I am 95% sure, I believe, 95%, there's 5% doubt, is a subsidiary of Virtuals Protocol, and that's pretty much where, it's like a launch pad. Get it starter, like you had all this like dot starter and fucking all the starter pads out there. Well, this is that. This is their version of that, where they kind of, I would believe, incubate projects, make sure that they're legit, they got something backing them, and even sound token economics now, and they're backed by some technology, and they advertise it here. I guess they launch it here, yeah. So they'll launch it here in the sense of it wouldn't go through the bonding curve, because these guys bought up their entire supply, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they did. I don't have that tab open here, but my memory serves me right, they did. And this guy's damn cool, bro. So look what this guy does. He apparently right now makes plays on the market, and if these numbers are accurate, I mean, like, I don't know. I think I'm just going to be watching his freaking damn takes and, his plays here if this is accurate. You know what I mean? And again, he wasn't going to be part of this live stream, but just before I set up the live stream, I saw him, and I was just like, well, I saw him like go live, but just before I decided to look into him, and this guy is doing gains of, what is that number? 39,000%, right? A 3,943%. Like this one here, he's making plays of 1,593% for real. So I don't know what it entails to get access to this, but one could imagine you need some form of his tokens, I guess, to get access to a terminal. That's what my basic brain is telling me here. And I believe this is the company behind him, right? In accordance to this tweet, they got them over here, and we got them over here. So, Quid AI, your everyday crypto companion, okay? This is such a banger for Virtuals Eco, and they retweeted it, so it's confirmed also on their particular site. And there we go, 12.13 million, right? It's going up, right? I got it about like here, some shit like that, okay? Yeah, so another example, okay, guys? Another example of a project with the economics, or the supply that was not exposed to snipers, that can now have this type of sustainable high market caps. Again, sometimes they put 50% into the bonding curve that gives you a chance to get at a very lower market cap, but when they go live, they just, right? So that's what you need to pay attention to. Also, there are people behind this, okay? Some notable faces here. This is a Long Hash Ventures, one of the more popular firms out there, managing partners. I believe they are invested into here. But this guy here, where is he? Yeah, Jesse is also Agent Starter, a mentor or advisor or whatever you want to call it. In this case, they're calling it a mentor. And he is jesse.base.eth. He has a major influence. I think, let's see what Grok says. I believe he's like, oh shit, let me pull this one up for you guys. Jesse Polak is the visionary behind Base, pushing for a global on-chain economy where every asset will reside. I think he's also a developer there too, but he is a major force in the Base ecosystem, right? So it's pretty much like Base is supporting this particular, launch pad, right? Pretty much, okay? So that's another example, and let me go to our final example of this. If you're not sold as yet, this is where the meta is right now, guys, okay? We're talking about Noderzz, of course, right? Noderzz did unbelievable the other day. I think about 5 days ago they went live. And right here, if we kind of run to their economics, total supply 1 billion, here we go. 45% dedicated to the community, 20% allocated, right? So about 55% was outside of this fair launch. And Noderzz is at, right here, 3.8 million market cap, right? 3.9 million market cap, okay? And their all-time high, I believe, was like about 8.4 million market cap. Now, also the GMGM tool, it is off when it comes to the dev selling on the Base ecosystem, right? They would consider the migration of the token as the dev selling. So they got to fix that side. I just want to bring that to your attention. So here we go. Once again, and Noderzz did an airdrop too, where these tokens with the great economics are having high valuations, sustaining, and then making new all-time highs. Okay, guys, that's the meta. You need to be looking up for these. And don't get me wrong, man. Like, of course, there's going to be other projects out there that we see, in the bonding curve. It might be from some dude, right? Oh, he's doxed. Oh, the dev. It's a developer. It's confirmed, right? That's fine. It's just more risky, and just keep in mind that how it's going to be very hard for that to really fly high. It's a joke, right? It's a joke to think about it, that how on average these projects are only hitting like 2.5 million market cap after the bonding curve. I would say even like 2 million on average. If you would take all of the tokens, all these AI agents on virtuals, and then you do the average on that, the market cap where they're at, it's probably about 2.2 million market cap. Okay. It's sad. And we're talking about the ones through the bonding curve. Even if you add these other ones that didn't go through the bonding curve, went through the bonding curve, but didn't do fair launch, it's probably about 3 million. It wouldn't move that much. So that's how sad it is. And you're looking at Solana, and these things are going like, hundreds of millions. Well, what's the problem? It's the bots. So that is our alpha for y'all today in this edition of Alpha Alfonso. Now I will carry on to the live chat to see what you guys are saying and asking. Okay, any questions? Now is your chance. Holy crap, bro. 45 minutes straight just flapping away. Broski, we need 100x. Well, you're at the right place. Don't worry. I got something in store. No. What's up, Turn? We got Turn X saying hello, 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 hello. What's your questions? Let me know. What's up? I'm doing fine. 10 minutes says uncensored. That is correct. It is uncensored. Bernard's laughing his ass off. That's cool. Yes, AI Rocket. How could I forget? Okay, once again, guys, AI Rocket, don't sleep on AI Rocket. AI Rocket is another one with great token economics. They have half the supply off the market. It's slowly being vested, right? I think 3.5% every month. And they have something unique where they too, I believe, they came out with an announcement that people are going to stake their token, yeah, and then get into these investment vehicles like pre-TGE. So what we're going to see now is, since the sniper problem is occurring and it's rampant, man. It's like, dude, it's bad. It's like a bad case of like you just got a bunch of rats in your house and you can't get rid of them. You got to call out pest control, dude. It's bad, bro. That quality projects don't want to hurt their token trajectory. They're just bypassing that entirely. So what I'm led to believe is we're going to see a lot of these sort of pre-sale like projects coming in to market where they snipe their own supply, they go through virtuals to get the exposure of that, to call themselves a virtual protocol ecosystem project, but they're not going through the bonding curve where they're having people buy it like snipers, right? Okay, let me rephrase that because that could be confusing. They're going to go through the bonding curve, but not allow people to buy a lot of it or any of it, which then now makes them a part of the virtual ecosystem, taking advantage of the great community there. The center of attention for AI is virtuals, right? And they get that, natural liquidity pool and all that stuff, but they bypass the snipers, right? Whether that's 50% there or not. But there will be a lot of them, and 50% of that supply, there's a portion of that that will be given to these sort of investors. So AI Rocket is having this pre-TGE access to people who are staking and all that kind of stuff. And that's definitely where I see the market going. And that's definitely where we need to focus on, because if you could get it into pre-TG, bro, you essentially are getting it at the best price possible. A lot of people made a lot of money in the last bull run because they got into pre-sales. Well, what are pre-sales? Pre-sales are pretty much you are the sniper, because you're getting it literally before it hits the market, which is the cheapest price possible. So this is where we're going to see the market definitely, carry its way towards. Yeah. Sorry, what do we have here? The Oregon is not factoring in the cost IG servers and the devs to build before Dhun even make it to the launch stage with Shaft they have. Then you have to take into act we are a global economy. Okay, not too sure what you're referencing to. Okay, carry down. Slayer back up to 1 million. That's great. That's great. I hope they continue to build and do good things over there. Exciting times for the market. I don't know about that. That ticker's kind of off. What do we have here on Twitter? Yeah, okay. So somebody asks here. Thanks for asking. On Twitter. As I share that over here. They asked us. Yeah, what about PRSNA ticker? So for the people on YouTube, you guys probably missed out on that. We call that one, I think, at about a 450,000 market cap right here on Twitter and YouTube. We're simulcasting. If you're not following us on Twitter, make sure you do that so you don't miss out in real-time plays, kind of like a PRNSA. So I think that's a great project. The guy's amazing. He's active. He's telling the people things that they want to hear in terms of what's next. And it's like a research tool, and also something where they're incorporating this sort of like real world experience, like I don't want to call it a metaverse, but these different personas are going to be in there. And again, you're going to see a lot of collaboration with agents now as their own sort of like team that could streamline tasks and resources to them to do for you instead of you doing it and your team doing it. So I could see, guys, that's the direction too. So you want to look for projects like that. You know, this DeFi AI or DeFi sort of narrative where a collaborative agent, a group of them are working together, right? That's where it's going to go to now. It's no longer going to just be, sort of like Twitter agents on, AI agents on Twitter, right? That's just like the bare minimum. It's like saying, oh, look at the company. Why do you like the company? Because it has a website. And the company has a website, and that's why you like it, right? Like, that's nothing, to really like a company about. So I think the AI agent on Twitter is just like, that's just what they need to have. Doesn't mean that they're great anymore. Time moves, things moves faster in the space. Okay. Liquid 3 to 6 months. It depends on like what he's really going to do. And look, there's quality agents coming out from the Orion chain as well. So be on the lookout for that. Since we're on this topic, I will share with you guys something, and I'm not telling you guys to buy anything here, but I will share with you. You guys are crazy, bro. So now we're looking at a 4.7 million market cap here on Node. Okay, so somebody probably went literally right now on the live stream and went and buy that. And that's fine, if that's what you think it's going to do, based off of the research we're presenting for you guys here. And I know not a lot of you guys could do much research on your time. You got family, you got kids, you got work. By then, you're tired. Holy bro, look at that, man. Ain't that a beautiful thing? $3.94. Oh my God. Everyone's like, it's going to 50 cents. I was like, bro, are you mad? Wait till, bro, if Coinbase does not list virtual, imagine if Binance lists Coinbase's own like golden child token before them. What does that say? Like, what's up with Coinbase right now, bro? You better get with the program, man. And when they list that, guys, like, that's probably going to blast to $7, past $7. Again, when I'm trading these agents, I don't have ETH base, just a little bit for gas. I am trading it with, like, back and forth to virtuals all day long. you know, because of this very reason. Listen, virtuals is going to be a top 20 when it's all said and done sometime during the cycle. It may creep to like even around 15, 12 by market capitalization. So be on the lookout for that. Now, what the heck is the name of this project, guys? I gotta see. It is, hold on. Is it? Yeah. This is it. Yeah, this is them here. Wow. Okay, no, you guys might have a little retrace here, I think, or a little some. Let me just get the website up. I am not telling you guys to go buy anything, okay? I don't want you to say, oh, you're shilling his bags. But I was like, what am I supposed to talk about? Things I don't like? And if I like something, shouldn't I be investing into things I like? Oh, like, okay, let me talk about shit that I don't like so you guys can get fucking wrecked. I don't get human psychology, bro. It's warped. Okay, so let me first show you this site here. Okay, so this is aipump.ai. Again, I'm not telling you to buy anything, man, but they are very unique in their approach on what they're doing, okay? So when you come to their platform, okay, over here, you could actually, let me just take this off, sorry. And I will go back to this slide. You could actually launch on Hyperliquid, which is going to be a bullish damn network when it's all said and done. You can launch on Solana, or you can launch on Base. So they're allowing you now to go on, it's your choice. And then when you launch this AI agent, it will be equipped with an AI agent Twitter, I believe. So it will already have the capabilities to be automated here. Now, I believe, I haven't launched one on virtuals, I don't know for certain, right? But I don't think that's incorporated within the code. It's not. You now, as the developer or the creator of that agent, has to figure out on your own how to do it. So I find that is freaking cool. And I believe you also have it compatible with AI Telegram agents, where now it's a bot, an AI agent in Telegram. And this proof of conscious, I think, is like something where, again, I was researching this last night. It's like something where it's that much more smarter than the average one. It just doesn't sound like an NPC, kind of like just talking the same bullshit over and over. It spits out higher quality content, is what I should say, right? That's more accurate to what you're asking it. What really blows my mind is what's coming soon is the AI video chatbots, where now there's a project called Solaris, I believe. They have their agent that can actually talk in a video format, and that's what they're coming with next. Okay, now let me see if I launch the app. Yeah, there is one. So I'm not telling you to buy this shit. You're probably going to get wrecked if you're coming to buy these tokens. But I think this market cap is off too, unless they got some other burnt tokens. I don't know. We'll get to the market cap shortly. And these are super micro caps. I'm not telling you guys to come here, although you guys are going to be degens and do it anyways and buy it. I mean, I was actually tempted to buy some of them. I ain't going to lie. And I might, but I don't own any of these. I do own this one. I bought this one last night. And AI Kramer, I think it gives us some insights to what they're talking about right here. This is the video. You can't hear it, I know. But this is like pretty much the guy talking like AI, like Kramer. You can't hear it, but he's talking just like AI, just like Kramer, you know, the guy who always is wrong with Bitcoin predictions. Kind of looks like him. And I think this is what they mean by 80% video, I think. But that's the only one that I saw there that had that capabilities. But guess what? We're not done yet. What it really told me this was a no-brainer if they're legit and they're going to do everything they say they're going to do, right? This shit's crazy here. This is what I tell y'all. It comes down to this whole DeFi stuff, DEFAI. Now pay attention to this. You won't be able to hear the volume, but pay attention nonetheless. So, they have this product that's coming out in February, introducing DeFi, right? Not decentralized finance, but decentralized finance and artificial intelligence. Okay, it says farm ETH yield with my 8 ETH. Sure, deploying to yield farming strategies to 6% yield, right? So now it's like you know, you'll come to me for fucking picks. Well, this shit is like, or maybe you run a trading company and you're telling one of your top traders, hey bro, you know, how we looking? And he's like, oh, I'm getting into this, I'm getting into that. This thing is doing it for you, apparently, is what they're advertising. purchase 1,000 worth of AI pump. Connect in your wallet to radium.io and it's buying it for you. It's a real agent or assistant. There we go. Transaction is approved. Hey, please, can you send $100 of ETH to Alex Matthews? Sure, send 0.03 ETH, right? Connecting to your DeFi wallet. Payment sent. Please, can you set me price alerts on Sol? Of course, right? So, I mean, you guys get the picture here of what I'm saying. And why I'm led to believe I'm bullish on this. Now, there's something else that I got into and I didn't want to tell you guys about it. Well, not that I didn't want to tell you about it, but I don't think you would have been interested, was another sort of project just like this that started to take off too. And that was, you probably heard about it. It's not like a secret. It's that company, what's it called? It's Orbit. The ticker is GRIFT, right? And let me get there. And it's popping, man. It's just popping, you know. It's over 100 million. That's why I knew you guys wouldn't be interested in this shit. But again, me on a personal level, I'm dabbling with any and everything that I think is valuable, you know. So we are over here, right? Okay, let me carry on to here. Sorry. Okay, so this is the project, right? It's another crazy one in the DeFi space where you come to their website and it looks something like this, where they have a list of agents, brother, and you could ask it like researcher agent, payment agent, bro. I tested this shit out and it blew my mind where the agent, there's a wallet incorporated inside here, okay? So it's an embedded wallet. You have the private keys. You ask the agent to send, like I said, send virtual on ETH base to this wallet, bro. And sure enough, it did it, and you have to confirm the execution part. So this is why I try to tell you guys, I believe, like, this is literally where we're going to. And, you know, the type of AI stuff we're seeing now, it's caveman shit. Bro, it's moving so fast. Like, even 2 months from now, we're going to be like, what the heck were we doing? Investing into that shit. It was narratives, it was speculation, and it made money. But you need to know on what's happening, you know, what's going to happen next. And serious projects, like, I believe, if AI Pump is serious and they're going to come out with that fucking app, along with what they offer here already right now, you know, oh yeah, I didn't show you guys the MC on that, the market cap, or did I? Yeah, it's right here. It's 14 million market cap. I think it's mispriced and misunderstood, you know, and, you know, as we pull up, you know, the coin, what's it there, deck screener, on the fly. I normally have these things ready. I apologize, but I wasn't expecting to cover this here. Yeah. When we pull them up here on deck screener, as you can see, they're saying 11 million. So there you go, 11 million. You know, CoinGecko might be off. You know, he launched right here on January 7th, guys, 7 days ago. So there's a lot of action happening, you know, around this time where it probably didn't get noticed. So nonetheless, that's what I got for y'all in this presentation, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the show here. Do be on our lookout, because what I'm looking for right now is these projects who aren't really putting everything in the bonding curve to create a lot of wheels with the snipers dumping on all heads. What I'm looking for is a project that's going to come with, I would say, you know, something like 50% in the bonding curve, so we can get in earlier, right, at the grassroots level, and then benefit from the lack of snipers. That's the type of hustle I'm on, and I'm also looking for these DeFi projects as well. So if you agree with me, let me know in the comment section or in the live chat here. If you're still watching us, we appreciate each and every one of you guys, and there ain't really much left to say other than till my next live stream or upload a video. Your ass is on your own, bro. Later.
Francis Dhun, uncensored.